What's up, man?
What's up, man? It's time. It's good to see good old Theo Vaughn.
It's an honor,
The
man.
world loves you, you know?
Well, that's nice of you to say. I feel like I can't believe I'm around you, I think. I feel like you seem like a mythical figure.
Right. Well,
Like Sasquatch or like a unicorn or something like that.
yeah, you'll still feel that way by the end. Like, I won't ruin that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the good thing about people like you and I. Like, if somebody thinks that they like us and they think they've made a connection with this person on the screen, when they're around us, it's legitimate because it was legitimate. You know what I mean? Like, if Theo Vaughn wasn't successful, he doesn't have a different story.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? It's the same story. He lived that story. And that's why people gravitate to you, because there's nobody like you.
Well, thanks, man. I feel the same about you. I feel like everybody does.
And you have a statue of me at your house. So,
So yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for letting them even do that statue. What was that whole deal like with them, with Michael's? That's where I got mine at, was at Michael's.
Right. Yeah.
Did you do it wasn't a collab or what was it?
Nope. No, they just robbed my image and likeness because they could.
They messing up, man.
And because they were doing it for religious purposes.
Oh, yeah.
I allowed it to be.
Well, thank you.
We wish you a Black Christmas.
Hey, man, look, I'd be honored to have one. I'd be honored to have one. Yeah, man, because when I met that guy there, he said, we got 2 left, man, and there was 200 and one of them was marked down because they had a chip in it. But it's still, man, it's an honor. I keep it up in my house year round. And people walk in and they're like, no way, that's Katt William right there.
It is.
And it's beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. This was in Covington, Louisiana. Right. But yeah, they had
about 13 miles from Slidell.
Yeah, there you go. Wow. Map Williams in the building, baby.
Right.
But that's when I realized,
don't make me go Gert.
Everybody's
You had a drowning incident in your past?
I think I've just had some probably nervous experiences with it, man. Yeah. We used to have a neighbor, and this guy was probably, I don't know if he had like one of them big bathtubs they had at their house, and they would he would make us play Navy or something. He's probably a gay guy, but we didn't know, right? But he would have us playing Navy and
you have more than 6 of those stories, so you can't claim it now.
Yeah, we had, but he'd have us play, but it was just like a lot of...
it was a guy had you looking in buttholes, so I'm saying.
Yeah, we've had some fucking wild neighbors, bro.
Some of these guys were for certain gay.
I don't know if they was gay. I don't know if
I'm not sure what they were. We're sure what they were. You just made it through all the gauntlets, like as a participant.
Oh yeah, bro. I put a juke on a nutsack. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Give me my $4.
Yeah. Bro, we grew up just but back then they had this more pedophiles and wildness, I think, back then, man. People wouldn't, now it's all documented,
Right.
But back then it was just, people was more, I remember we had a guy, one basketball coach had been like kind of tickling the kids a lot, right? And then the other guy called him and he said, hey, if you keep...
You said that so naturally.
I'm just saying that.
You said that so naturally. Like, that's a thing that coaches can find themselves dealing with.
He trying to get that 3-pointer out of you, bro. He trying to...
Oh.
But they had, but they called him and said, hey, they said, Mr. Sharp, you said, you can't, if you keep tickling a kid, you can't coach him no more. But that was it. There wasn't like a lawsuit or anything. It was just more, stern activity. Don't do it. Don't do it like that. But we had, I don't fucking know, man. What were we talking about? Oh, swimming people.
Your basketball team picture is just so wonderful.
Oh, thanks, man. Cal Jackson on there, Don Galadis, he had a child. Number 34 of our basketball picture. We had a lot of good kids in there, man.
Right.
Shout out James Gray. His dad ran a tire place. He was in there. There's Vincent. He got all the ladies. Vincent did. And Johnny, that's Big Johnny. He was damn 11 feet tall, baby. He had birds living on his shoulders, baby. He was up there.
Look.
We had a lot of cool kids in our area.
That's how we know everything is perception for you. You know what I mean? Because you gave 2 whole different sizes for 2 niggas that's the same size. You can see they ain't the same size in the picture. He doesn't let that change his story. One of them was 7'7". He was bigger than all the trees. The other one was 6'1". Here they are together.
Bro, Johnny was so tall, he had windows on the side of his head, but he was tall, man. He was...
No, you were kneeling down.
Yeah, countless stories. Yeah, I might have been. That's true. You're right. I was kneeling down, man.
Yeah, but these experience, like, no matter what, like, that dude number 34, like, we want to hear his stories.
Yeah.
Like, we know he's got stories, and we want to know if he'll tell the stories. And the fact that that's what you do is why.
I've seen you. This is something that I thought... There's only 2 things that I think that I've seen, and I'm not sure. One of them was that Santa Claus, when I was a kid, that they brought us outside and they had a real sleigh go by in the air. It was an airplane that they disguised as a sleigh in our town. Mm-hmm. The second one is I thought I saw you riding bikes down Sunset Boulevard.
Right. So now the funniest part of all of that.
A true story?
is because all of your stories are true, right? But the whole thing is, when you're telling this story, we ride by on these bikes with lights on them.
Yeah, like from the future.
Circus members. But really, this is $1.5 million worth of Can-Am spiders. Oh, 8 of them, 200,000 apiece. Me and Suge going down Sunset.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see those, man. I'm sorry. I saw some bitches. Somebody covered them bitches.
Katt Williams came by and with a Shetland pony. He had neon lights on the hooves.
Somebody spray painted silly string on the back of that.
Stood up with a violin. Start playing it.
Do you believe in life after life? Yeah, I swear to God, I'm standing on the porch. I look over there.
Right.
And you had done one of those things where you stand up but keep, you know what I'm saying? It's just, when you're riding down the street.
I'm 5'5", so I do that better than most.
Okay. And I said, damn, there he goes, bro.
Right.
And by the time I got anybody's attention, nobody believed me. So that's why I think it had a lot of that same, like, when you saw Santa, type of energy.
Right. Well, understand, I didn't take away from the myth. I just clarified.
Yeah. No, good. Because I thought I was crazy for thinking that.
Right.
I think sometimes I was so nervous about who you are because you seem like such a you almost seem like something that came down off of Mount Rushmore to spend time with us today. So I think that's like the mystique about you. So I think sometimes I don't know when it's like okay to joke around and stuff, So you just try and figure it out as you go,
I hope that is not correct and you're just saying that because it is always okay to joke around me.
No, I appreciate that. I definitely feel that for sure, more than other interviews. I'm trying to think of what else I want to ask you about. This is the best picture I ever got about it. Someone sent this and they said, this is Katt Williams talking to Cam Newton, somebody said.
Right.
And that's what I'm thinking, man.
Yeah, because here's the thing. everything. Yeah, we know that stupid picture of me. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Can we take that down? That's unbelievable.
Very racist. You see how it became racist to me? Yeah. No, but here's the facts. The facts are, everything we know about history, we know because of artifacts, things that were left behind. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so to be heavily into the culture in a way that is represented is
pretty cool.
It's a pretty big deal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make one next year if we made one and we made a charity for it or something. That could be cool.
Right, but we would have to do you one too. So like there would have to be a Theo Von as well.
I mean, I would be happy to do that. Yours is the one they're already using without your permission.
That's what I'm saying. They're already doing mine.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe we'll try to find one. That'd be kind of a neat. Maybe we could do something where we raise some money for something.
I would love it. Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
That's cool.
We should do it for. Yeah,
I'd be happy.
We should do it for autism. We should do it for people on the spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do they have? And everybody has autism. Do they have all types of people with autism? Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would love to do that. That's a cool idea.